I should probably turn the video on so you can hear me. Can you hear me? Let's get this started. So welcome to our France launch webinar. Really excited to be here with you and excited to share our plans for France this year. As we talked about last summit, we said that France will be open for business in Q2 of 2020, and I'm happy to announce that those plans are going to come true, and I'm here for the next 20 minutes or so to share all the details that you'll want to have. And so if you are a coach that is interested in expanding your business in France, be sure to stick through to the end, because I do have some important details to share, including a page, a group that we're going to create to make sure that we get you ready and prepared for the launch of France. And so I'm going to share a PowerPoint to go over those details, but really, really excited to spend some time with you. And by the way, how about Carl and Amy Silverman this morning? Incredible call that we had. So let me go ahead and share my PowerPoint and let's get this show on the road, as they say. So excited to share these news. Again, if you have coaches that are interested that are not on here, please tag them below. If you have questions after this live, make sure you post them below. But better yet, join our France Team Beachbody launch group, where we're going to give you even more information, probably even in more detail than I'm going to share today. So let's go ahead and blow this up and get started. So first and foremost, like I said, our plans was to launch and to be ready to do business in France in Q2 of 2020. And the good news is, like I said, it is going to happen. For those of you that just joined, we're looking forward to sharing that information today. So here's something that is very interesting. Part of launching a country is the registration process of not only you as a business, but also you as a company, and registering the portfolio of all your products that you have available. And so we've been, the team has been working extremely hard. I just want to give kudos to the entire team that has been working on this France project. And what we're going to do actually is going to be a bit unique. And so fasten your seatbelt and pay close attention. We have been in the registration process for all of our products, and the one product that is taking a little bit longer than the team anticipated is actually Shakeology. And so we had two choices. We had either the choice of delaying the launch until the registration process is complete, or going with a launch and giving the French people what they need. I was in France about a couple weeks, so it feels like the weeks are all running into each other right now, but at the beginning of March, right? At the beginning of March, we hit 4 cities. We talked to about 200 people, and since then we've talked to 500 people between a webinar and various calls that we've had. And it's clear that they're ready for Team Beachbody and what we offer, and especially right now where we're at. So we're going to do something a bit different. For those of you that were here when we launched Canada in 2012, we did something a bit similar where we pre-launched in Canada, and that's what we're going to do in France. So I'm going to just jump right into it, shall we? So what does pre-launch mean? What will be available? What are the special promotions that we're running? Because we are running some promotions to start the launch of France. What is the pricing? What is the coach enrollment flow going to look like? And what are some of the nuances that you're going to see with France? And then what are the training and tools that are available to you, your team, and those of you that are interested in launching your business in France? So let's just jump right into it. What will be available on 5/27? That's right. This is the date, May 27th. On May 27th, what will be available is the Beachbody Challenge. You're going to have bod groups. That's going to be a full experience, completely translated in French. You're going to have Beachbody on Demand. That's going to be available to be played through the bod platform. So that's going to be something that you will have. And you'll have, if you're a French coach or customer, you'll have the ability to purchase products, be a coach, or be a customer, okay? So let's jump into what will be available, right? If we don't have Shakeology, right, and as we pre-launch, what will be available? I present to you our pre-launch pack. Now, this is something that is only available in France under the pre-launch circumstances and the pre-launch period. We've put together, the team has put together this pre-launch pack. What's in it? You've got either a tub of Energize or packets of Energize. You'll be able to choose between the lemon flavor or the berry flavor. So you can choose either or. You'll get 2 boxes of Beach Bars. So you'll have a month worth of the delicious Beach Bars. You can choose one almond crunch and a chocolate berry. You can mix it up or get 2 of the same. You're going to have, as a French coach or customer, annual bod. He's going to be a part of that. And then you're going to get the digital versions of Ultimate Portion Fix and To Be Mindset. So this is what the pre-launch pack is going to have and what will be included as we launch on the 27th of May. Now, here's what your coaches and customers are going to see in the back office, maybe in some of the boxes that they receive from us. They're going to see this. If you look here at the top left of this banner, it will say France pre-launch Team Beachbody. And then the other thing that you're going to see is you're going to see some disclaimers like this that say we're excited that you've decided to include us. Right now, you may see references to products or flavors on our website that are not yet available in the market. And so as we continue increasing the product catalog and adding more products to our product catalog for our French customers and coaches, this will then disappear and we'll go into a full-blown launch. When does launch happen? We do not know yet. This is something that the team is working extremely hard on. But for all intents and purposes, I want to be clear, we are open for business in France on the 27th of May, with a few caveats like the ones that I'm showing you here. And again, I want to know that this is for illustration purposes only for the time being. Okay, so let's talk about what will help you get started. And this is very unique to France. I want to share some details here. Mainly 3 things that are important and, quite frankly, a great advantage to you as a coach if you're going to be building in France. The first thing, VIP early access is going to be free of charge, okay, for all customers and coaches during this pre-launch period if they purchase the pre-launch pack. So if you're a customer or coach and you purchase the pre-launch pack, you'll be granted VIP early access to all of our new programs. Currently, OVC Bar Blend and 10 rounds, but any program that is going to be launched for the balance of the year is going to be part of their catalog that they have during the pre-launch period, right? Which is very important. That's the first thing. The second thing, the pre-launch pack is going to be discounted at launch. So we launch on the 27th of May. That promotion of the discount on the pre-launch pack will go from the 27th of May until the end of June. Okay, so from 5/27 to 6/30, every coach and customer that purchases the pre-launch pack will get a discount on that pack, and I'll talk about it a little bit later. The third thing that is important for you to know is the coaches that sign up within the first 10 days of us being open for business from 5/27 to 6/5 will be invited to an immersive Facebook group, a group where they'll get to meet our super trainers. They'll get to hear about their philosophy on working out, on nutrition, on making this a lifestyle change, of basically turning, a fitness into a lifestyle. And they'll have access to this group where they'll get to know some of our super trainers. They'll get to know Ilana and Autumn. They'll get to know about our lineup of products, and this will really set them up for success. And again, this is only a group that is going to be open for those coaches that sign up within the first 10 days of launching and purchase the pre-launch pack. Very important. The group, this is just representative. This doesn't show the full lineup of super trainers and our nutritionists that we'll be talking, but this will be an exclusive group. And for you that are talking to people, have family and friends, this is definitely a great benefit that you should talk to your future coaches about joining this group. And again, this is going to be a really important group for us, right? We want to invest our time and resources into making sure that they're fully equipped to have their own successful launch in France, okay? So those are the special promotions. Let's keep going here. Let's talk about the prices. So I want you to pay attention to something here. In Europe, and you'll see this for any country as we continue expanding, here in the United States and in Canada, we put the price minus taxes, minus shipping and handling. In France, any prospects, anybody that you're going to speak with, they will want to see the full price, including what they call VAT, which is value added tax. So for instance, to give you an equivalent of the challenge pack in the US, 160, in Canada, 186. The 185 euro price includes VAT. So it's the base price plus VAT. I'll talk about shipping a little bit later. This does not include shipping and handling. So when they go into their back office, when they go into the enrollment flow and they purchase, they'll see 185 for instance, the pre-launch pack, and then they'll see the shipping and handling separately, okay? But we will not break down price plus VAT. They'll have it into just one. So that will be the price for the pre-launch pack, 185, 135 PV, 45 TV, and 50 in bonus point commissions. Annual Beachbody on demand, quarterly is next. These are all prices, inclusive of VAT. And then they'll have access to nutrition and supplements, as well as some a limited set of gear that will be available. All this is going to be featured in our FAQ 1887, 1887, and you'll have all the information on that. Okay. Now, let me go back to this. I mentioned that there will be a promotion on the pre-launch pack. Simple. They're going to have 20 euros off of this price of 185. So the price that they'll purchase the pre-launch pack for at launch for basically 527 to 630 will be 165 euros, VAT inclusive, shipping and handling exclusive. Okay. So again, a promotion to kickstart the country as we get started. A few other things to cover. Shipping and handling. So if you look at the right there, continuity will be 3 euros. The pre-launch pack will be 3 euros as well. And then off to the left, you'll see the one-time rates on standard, minimum and maximum, minimum of 695 euros, 1295 maximum. That's the pricing on shipping and handling. Let's talk about the business service fee. The business service fee will be 17 euros and 95 cents for French consumers, for French coaches, obviously. I want to give you an idea of what the continuity is going to look like. The continuity, oh, by the way, the coach startup fee, before I talk continuities, is 44.95. As you guys know, we're actually going to treat the pre-launch pack as a challenge pack, and the startup fee will be waived if they purchase a pre-launch pack at the time of enrollment, similar to the experience that you're used to in the US, in Canada, in the UK. So in these two columns, you'll see continuity for customers, continuity for coaches. So on an ongoing basis, you will then have a Beach Bar 2-box pack and then a Beach Bar Performance Energize stick pack. So $79.90, $49.95 for a customer, $59.93 and $37.46 for a coach, which basically they benefit from the 25% discount for being a coach. And then you would add shipping and handling and then the business service fee. Okay, so very similar to what you currently have, but I thought I would share that as an example on the continuity. Let's keep going here. Okay, so now I'm going to go into the coach enrollment flow, and this is where I want to give you an idea of what the enrollment flow is going to look like. And I want to just pinpoint a few key differentiating factors for France in particular. So the beginning, this is in French, obviously, but this should be familiar to you. You know, you're signing up as a coach. Who referred you to us? Agree to the terms, to the policies and procedures. Sign over here. Continue. It then brings you to a place where you have to enter all your information. This is first, last name, email, so on and so forth. I'll spare you the details, but I want to stop here. Every French coach that signs up will sign up as what is called an independent home seller. In some provinces in Canada, you guys have direct seller licenses. It's sort of similar to what you would have in Canada. In the US, we really don't have that designation. But in France, any coach signing up will have to sign up as an independent home seller, which is called here VDI. VDI is how they refer to it. And this is a way that you register essentially as an entrepreneur, basically next to the, with the French government. And what we'll then do is we'll ask you for what is called a SURET number, which is something people are very familiar with. This will be a new concept for a lot of you watching this. But in France, while I was there, a lot of people are familiar with it. So you sign up as a VDI, first of all, which you apply through the French government to get that, essentially that license to operate. And then they give you a SURET number, which the closest equivalent will be a tax ID number, with which the company will then collect taxes from what you earn as a Beachbody coach and remit to the French government, which is different than what you might be used to perhaps in Canada or in the US, where you file your own taxes. We actually withhold taxes depending on your sort of your income tax bracket, remit that to the French government, and then send you the difference. Very much like sort of a W-2 employee almost here in the US. And so we take care of that, and we remove the burden from your coaches having to do that. Now, the VDI, to apply for a VDI, there is a cost anywhere from 50 to 100 euros. The SURET number would come as a part of that. So there'll be more training on that, but just want to let you know that here they will be asked to enter their information. If they don't yet have their SURET number, they can still sign up as a coach. What we'll do is we'll give them 30 days from the time that they sign up to send us their SURET number. And as long as they send us their SURET number, they'll be able to operate with no issue. Let's say, and again, I'm talking into specifics here, but I want you to pay attention. You can refer to this video later. Let's say they get started and they're really just trying it out. They're not yet really building a business. They're, maybe they're going through the vital process and they haven't yet applied for their SURET number. That will be okay. The only issue with that is the moment they start earning a check, we're not going to be able to send them their checks unless they send us their SURET number. So maybe for a period of 2 months, they're not really yet building the business. That will be fine. We're certainly going to send them reminders to send us their SURET numbers. Once they start earning a check, then we can go on and start withholding, and they can keep going basically as a coach. Okay. Lots of information. I realize for a lot of you, this will be a bit, way beyond you for now, but trust me, that'll make a lot more sense once we get closer to it. Okay. So coach enrollment flow. And so back here, sign up as a VDI, obviously send us your SURET number. If you have it, great, click here, enter it. If you don't, click here and say that you have asked or plan to ask for a SURET number. Okay, and then they'll need their social security number as well here. Okay, enough about the coach enrollment flow. Let's talk about the training and tools that are available. The first thing is the landing page. If you haven't been there, basically definitely check it out, teambeachbody.fr. By the end of today, 2 more sample workouts are going to be added. That is the Shanti workouts, the sample workouts from Shanti that were launched last week that are going to be added. For now, we have 4 sample workouts that you can take your prospects, family, friends, people that you know through MM100, Lift 4, 21-day fix, as well as 6 weeks of the work. So that is available there. You'll have nutritionals information. So that's one. The second thing, we've created an English Facebook page. This is only for you, for coaches. This is not a page for your prospects. What we are going to do is we'll give you information that you can then directly take into the sneak peeks that you have, maybe the info groups that you have, maybe the landing pages that you have or whatnot that you can use and repurpose for your own use. So we're doing that so that we can we're creating this page to make sure that we equip you for the launch of France on the 27th, the pre-launch of France on the 27th of May. Okay, so I'm going to put a link somewhere here. Make sure that you request to be added. Just enter your coach ID number and we'll we'll add you and welcome you into that page, okay? And then the last thing there, you'll see that we have a Beachbody FR handle on Instagram, Facebook as well. And these are both going to be coach and customer facing. And these will be great tools for you to use, as you are talking to your prospects in France, okay? So lots of information that I've covered here. Make sure that you post your questions below, and then make sure that you get added to the France Launch Team Beachbody Facebook group. That's where we're going to house all the information, training, to make sure that you're fully ready for our France launch, okay? That is all I have. This is the last slide. And without any further ado, vive la France. And we welcome you. We look forward to helping a ton of people. Gosh, everybody knows that the world right now needs a bit of positivity, needs our solution. And I'll tell you what, from the meetings that I had when I was in France to all the calls that I've had and the webinars that I've had, there's a tremendous not only demand, but need for the solutions that we have. So I look forward to pre-launching France with you, and look forward to just a great end of the month, and appreciate your time. So without any further ado, vive la France, and you guys make it a terrific week. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.